Okay, so anyway, welcome back to the show. Chronicles with Hank. Yesterday was the debut episode. We introduced this new format as Hank and I, Sam Sutton, we traveled to Manhattan and back in the car, in this Tesla, and where we could just have free-form conversation. One of the main points of complaint I heard yesterday was liven it up, speed it up, concise it down. Too long, someone said too short, whatever, I don't care. We're doing what we do. This is our show, so if you don't like it, don't watch, all right? Whatever. Can I tell you? There's a terrible light, but I just covered it with my hand. Okay, now, yesterday we spoke about the first two rounds of the YMSL draft. Today...
The M&S draft, Sam.
Bro, I'm all over the place.
A little bit.
I don't care. You know what? This is part of who I am. I'm nuts. So yesterday we spoke about the first two rounds of the M&S draft. Whoops, I'm S and M&S, by the way, so I can't believe I screwed that up. But today, we're going to be talking about something else, where you're going to be speaking more about it because this is more of your speed, and I am no longer involved in the parasha, as they say, in the YMSL. Again, this is, I want to say something. There's a lot of different drafts, a lot of different leagues, and we're going to be talking about every single one of them. Yeah. Whether it be M&S, which is close to my home, my heart, YMSL, which is, obviously historical and big part of our community softball, probably the biggest. And then we have HSL in the 5 towns who want to get involved in this conversation. No problem. 5 towns? Yeah, they're 5 towns.
There's going to be one common denominator.
What?
It's going to be softball.
Softball!
We don't talk about congestion pricing.
Or tariffs.
Or any of that crap.
If you're here and you're in the softball community, you're going to like this show. If you're not, you can tune out. It's simple as that.
If you're watching this and you don't like softball, then get out of here. This is not for you.
Maybe they like us. Maybe they like us.
No.
Like my mother always comments on my, great job, Sam.
I don't want my mother watching this.
Yeah, you know what? I always say that, and I think I blocked my mom on Instagram, by the way. Don't tell her this. Yeah, I can't watch those. I cringe, It's like the Kitzer Lamaisa. We are here talking about YMSL today. It could be LBA tomorrow. It could be Ben Salem tournament the next day. It could be BKS the following day. There's hot topic conversations that are going on in every chat. Like, for example, we spoke about potentially talking about Mark Cohen's illegal motion or somewhat legal motion. Or we could talk about Morty Three-Finger Grassi hitting a walk-off.
No way, you did?
Yeah, I saw it on IG.
Wow.
By the way, I want to say something. Hebrew Hammer, who I've been working very closely with, of helping revitalize the Brooklyn League after I departed, because they had a little bit of a lull after I left, which is natural. And he's incorporating a lot of cool stuff. Baseball cards for Player of the Week. There's a lot of cool stuff that I actually want to incorporate into my leagues. But either way, let's get back to the topic at hand. YMSL. Today we're talking about the surprise team of the year. And Hank, take it away.
So the standout team right now in the YMSL, there are 2 4-0 teams. The real standout is the 12 Commandments. 12
Commandments, captained by
Sabon.
Okay.
What he did with his draft, I remember going to him after the draft was complete on that Saturday night. I'm like, dude, how did you draft such a team with a guy like Nate B? You took Nate B in the first round. That usually means that you're going to go defensive. You're not going offensive.
So, can I interject here for a second?
Yeah.
So, like you said, usually a Nate B-centric team. There was at one point a Nate B rule. There was you got penalized for getting the flamethrower in Nate B. The only time I remember back in history, and I'm gonna pat myself in the back for a second.
He never does that. He never pats himself on the back.
I'm so happy you keenly observed that. I never pat myself on the back.
Yeah.
The only time I remember a Navy centric team that had offensive juggernaut ability was the NWO Championship organization, captained by none other than my brother Max Sutton, the M from M&S, and who else? The GM was myself, and I took guys from other leagues that I knew were known commodities that forever the biggest issue with YMSL captainship and the YMSL head, and everyone knows this, that's
they think they're better.
They think they're better. They think the commodities that they know are the best, and they think that, oh, the guy's a yeshiva guy, he can't be good. Oh, the guy played in Brooklyn, he can't be good. dumbest crap I ever heard.
Yeah.
Because that's the year I said, oh, Joe G. This kid was awesome in BKS last year. He was making the jump. We drafted him. Look what happened to Joe G. He's MVP. Mo Mala, Gold Glove. The guy's awesome. It was his rookie year. We got guys like that. Then Max got his guys, like the Elliott Sackers before they were commodities, the Albert Zoltas before they were commodities. And that's why that team was so successful. And it looks like that's what's, I just looked at the roster, that's what Saban did over here. Now, Hank, please go through their roster.
Right. So I think Saban didn't really take any commodities that were unknown. I think the league made a big turnaround in terms of seeing talent from other leagues and
right, so I disagree.
Not writing off yeshiva guys. It changed. That changed.
I mean, I disagree.
It used to be like that.
It is unknown still.
It used to be like that.
No, but it is unknown still. You're wrong, because a guy like Nutty, who's right now the MVP of the league 2 weeks in, he is an unknown for the YMSL head. They're not taking a Nutty. Right. They're not. And look, case in point, he went pick number 30, right?
Right. We'll get to Nutty, but Nutty went so late because of his inconsistency. Guys see him having 1 year batting 250 with no slugging, and another year he's coming in just tearing the league apart.
Busting a nut! Said that 2 days in a row.
Busting a nut, yeah. Fun fact, the first few games that Nutty ever played in the YMSL, he took over Stephen Gindy, and he was the most insane. He looked like he did then, like he's looking now. Like he was hitting the ball like that right when he came into the league. Just last year, he just didn't have a great year in YMSL. So guys are like, okay,
spending too much time on Nutty, move on. Next.
I agree.
It's okay, move on.
No, so shut up. What the hell?
No, move on. Nutty, great, got it. Steal 30. Who else?
Good.
Naby, awesome. First pick. Who else?
The scary part about this team right now is the fact that he has Mark Barsano on this team, who could be one of the best hitters in this league. Okay? The guy is an electric bat. He can hit the ball farther than anybody else. He has gap-to-gap power.
Well, Hank, it goes back to what I said. Mark Barsano played in YMSL before, had a shoulder issue, actually played on my brother's team, and people were down on him. And then Bam Bam, as I dubbed him last year, had a monster year playing third base in M&S last year. And Bam Bam won the MVP. And Saban was front and center for that, and that's why he opted to take him.
Right. The scary part about this is he hasn't even gotten going yet. He's the one guy on the team that's just not, he hasn't hit his stride. Defensively, I'm seeing him making crazy plays. He's like a cat at third base. Like, I saw a ball hit down the line at third base. He dove and made a crazy play.
He's also so cute, you know? For someone that's so strong and so buff.
He's cute.
He's got like that 12-year-old cherubic smile.
It's great.
Allie at short.
Allie at short. There was a lot of naysayers. He's old. He's this. But he came in with a purpose. He is in such good shape right now at his age.
I mean, he did have that hip replacement surgery. I mean, last year he was recovering from it. It looks like he's fully there. He put all that oil in the creaks and the wheels.
He's made of different stuff, Allie.
I'll tell you.
He's made of different stuff. By the way, this past Sunday, Nate B was in China.
And Allie pitched.
For some reason. We won't talk about tariffs, but why the hell are you going to China?
I mean, there is Canton right now, so you got to prepare as if the tariffs are going away. We're not talking about tariffs, though.
Not talking about tariffs.
Next, move on. He had Shalu in the outfield.
No, wait. So he went to China. Allie pitched. You know this?
I do know this. I know this because Allie texted me saying, "Ha, Naby who?" And when he texted me that, I kind of got the idea. So yeah.
Yeah. Naby was. Allie was phenomenal on the mound. He was excellent. And that offense just. They scored 12, 13 runs a game.
I mean,
there was no mercy rule. They would score 20 runs a game.
And don't let it go understated that Lewis is Naby's catcher again. That battery mate has been going on for 20 years. He got Ruby Shalou for the outfield. Got Sam Latham for the outfield. He has Bernie Pindek playing the infield. Oh, bats. He's got Shimmy Cohen playing the infield.
He got David Arari in the 11th round. 11th round.
Asshole! Sorry, caught on my throat. Son.
Oh, man. But,
okay, yeah.
Having David Arari there, batting 8th or 9th or 10th in your lineup.
We're at the 10-minute mark. I want to wrap this up.
Incredible.
I want to wrap this up. So that's the reason why Saban's been so successful. I love Saban. First ballot playing Hall of Famer in M&S. One of my closest friends. probably corrupted me more than anyone in the world. And I'm here for it.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Sabon, we love you. Mount, I hope it does not erupt. I actually think you're the team to beat. I agree with everyone, what they're talking about. Let's keep the momentum going. This Sunday, I think you're going to... Who are they playing this Sunday?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Check your phone. Check your phone.
They're playing the Tar Heels, I think.
The Tar Heels. Who's the Tar Heels?
Jack and Batty.
Jack and Batty. What's their record?
They're shivering.
They're shivering.
Jimmy and Jack and Batty are shivering in their pants right now from the emergence of this 12th.
All right, got it. Who's their pitcher?
A.B. Saka.
A.B. Saka. So that's a nice trio right there.
A.B. Saka, JT, Jimmy, and Jack.
So JT won the championship last year.
A lot of youngsters. Jamal.
We're not going to get into that team right now because it's more about the 12 Commandments.
Exactly.
And I hope you all enjoyed today's segment. Trying to keep it short and sweet. Hopefully we weren't too crazy. Hopefully my caffeine levels were not at an all-time high and scared you guys off. But hope you enjoy this. Next episode might be about anything else. We don't know yet. Love you all. Chronicles with Hank. Softball chat in the car. Peace.